B. You're watching an interesting local show on Rogers TV and you want to know more. That's when you head to rogerstv.com. Our website provides more information about our programs, our hosts, our schedule, and about how you too can get involved with Rogers TV. Visit us online at rogerstv.com.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Welcome to Uxbridge Scugog Life. Now, at the top of the show, I like to pull some cards to offer some inspirational messages to help us with the energy of the week. So today I'm pulling cards from my Oracle of Unicorns deck. And by the way, if any of you guys are interested in joining me for a reading, I'm doing the Uxbridge holiday markets on Sunday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. So you can join me there, or you can visit my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca, and you can book a more intensive healing session. So I do hour sessions as well. Okay, so the first card that came out, I'm going to bring it to this camera over here. We're going to see if we can zoom in. This card is abundance. So you can see that beautiful unicorn there, rainbow colors. That is an alignment of all of our chakras. That's a beautiful representation of that. And the message on this card is enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is limited. Blessings are coming to you. Keep your focus on what you are creating. Trust in you as the creator. You have beautiful abundance that's flowing to you. Abundance is not just financial, it's also abundance in love, in joy, in relationships, in resources. All of that is coming up. Just before we started filming this, another card had fallen out, and it was possibilities. It was a possibilities card. So keep your sights big and open. Know that the best options for your highest and greatest alignment are going to flow through or to you. And so when you think big, allow the universe to bring something even better. Another card that I saw just before we started this was the rebirth card. We're all going through this beautiful rebirth. It's like we've had this reset. And so with this reset, we are moving forward with our sights. Like there's more possibility in regards to the reality that we experience. Because before we were more in this type of, this is what can happen in my life. So that has now expanded. So you can see the possibilities in what exists and can be in that place of knowing that there's more available to you. So who do we have up on the show? Sarah from the Whitby Holiday Markets. She's going to be coming on the show. We also have these two beautiful women from Vitality Juice Co. that will be talking about the benefits of juicing and some of the things that they offer at their store in Brooklyn. And then we also have Lise Wilcox. And she has gone through a radical mastectomy and offers so much beautiful inspiration, leadership. So keep on watching. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Stick around.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. Vitality Juice Co. is in the house. It brings me so much excitement to have these two amazing ladies on the show. So we have Lauren Pfeiffer, who is the founder and owner of Vitality Juice Co. And we have Vanessa Lishinsky, who is the manager and workshop coordinator, and she helps to make everything flow tickety-boo. It is so great to have you guys on the show.
Thank you. We're so excited.
Okay, so you guys are located in Whitby, right? And Vitality Juice really says what you guys do. You create amazing healing juices. Okay, Lauren, will you tell me, first of all, where did this passion come from for you to start this company?
So the passion and the inspiration for Vitality started off with my desire to see just more healthy, vitalizing, organic food and beverage options available in Durham region. I was just frustrated that I couldn't go out and find something healthy that was convenient. So I decided to start something in my hometown. Whitby is where I grew up, and that is how Vitality was born.
Okay, so where does the passion come from in regards to juicing? Why is juicing so important in your mind?
When I first started juicing when I was a teenager, that was one of the biggest, most impactful changes I made to my lifestyle that I found helped increase my energy, improve my mood, improve the way I felt mentally, physically, spiritually. So it kind of remained a daily ritual for my whole life after that. And so I try to incorporate it still every single day just to feel the best that I can.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, Vanessa,
yes.
you obviously have a passion for juicing as well.
I do.
How did you come across Vitality Juice, and why do you love working there?
Yeah, so I'm newly back to the area after 15 years, and same thing, I was kind of looking for a place that speaks to me and found Vitality, so it was a match made in heaven. And for me, juicing has always been such a passion because I find it so tricky to get your fruits and veggies in a day, and to have, you know, a bottle that contains up to 2 pounds of produce and not diluted at all. It's just such a quick way to access some energy, vitality. I noticed, you know, so many improvements in my health as a result of drinking pure juice. And so I'm passionate to be working in an industry that I truly, truly believe in, and in a space that honors all things natural.
I love that. I notice when I have purely pure juice, I don't know, I feel it coursing through my body. I feel it igniting everything. I'm empathic, I feel energy, so I just feel it going bing, 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 bing. I really notice the difference that it can make. It's pretty powerful. Yeah. So you have some shots here. Tell me about these little juice shots.
These are our little booster shots, we call them, just because they are very kind of strong, concentrated doses of liquid nutrition, liquid medicine. So we have a few of our most popular flavors here today. You have there the immunity shot, which is turmeric, ginger, black pepper, gonna help boost the immune system. Which one do you have?
I have C shots, so it's got C buckthorn, orange and camu, very high in vitamin C, very high in B12.
Nice.
And I've got the detox shot, which is ginger, lemon, and apple. So this one's good for kickstarting the digestion in the morning, general detoxification. So they're all good options for whatever you're looking for.
Okay, so should we do this shot?
Yeah.
We should do the shot.
Just do it all at once. Just take it down.
Let's
So we could take
it.
them straight up. You can dilute them if you'd like, or put them into some hot water. But I think we're going straight up.
We're going straight up. Okay, cheers to a boost. That is delicious. So I had the one with turmeric, I think ginger.
You're going to get that burst of heat.
Oh, yeah.
Clear the lungs.
Yeah, that is delicious. Okay, how are yours?
Yes.
Mine is spicy too, from the ginger. A lot of cold pressed ginger in there, and it's very, I love it though. It's nice.
Yeah.
It brings me to life.
And that's what we call it, the boost, because I find too, it just like, you know, as you're speaking of when you have a juice, you feel like your cells are revitalized. We have the capacity to regenerate our cells. Our cells do turn over and regenerate. Our liver regenerates. So the more we can fuel ourselves with like the good stuff, that is what you're doing, is virtually regenerating cells.
Okay, so what are the other products that you have there? And I'd also love to know like what to expect when you walk into the store.
So we do juice as our main focus, offering fresh, 100% organic, cold pressed juice. We have them in glass bottles to help keep the nutrients intact and to just offer it in the nicest way possible, the more pure way. But we also have superfood smoothies available at the bar. We've got our hot teas, hot elixirs, coffee, lattes, and we also have our raw, organic, gluten-free, dairy-free treats. So we do a lot of different breakfast cookies and brownies, cheesecakes.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Cheesecake's made from cashews. We make everything in-house. It's typically a slow process, but with all the good stuff. So you can understand everything that goes into it. And we do a hot bone broth as well.
We do.
Frozen and hot as well. So that's something that's a great option for its benefits. But yeah, and our treats freeze really well. So they're really nice to kind of stock up on winter months. You have guests coming over that are gluten-free. Or just for yourself. It's a nice way to kind of just pull from the freezer and have access to all the good stuff.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm gluten-free, I'm dairy-free.
Yeah.
And so it's so nice to be able to have some options that whether I could bring to someone's house, so I know like I'll be able to indulge in that.
Yeah.
Or when I'm hosting other people. So that's that's beautiful.
Yeah. Everything we do is designed to have flavor, function, and fun. So like it tastes good, but it also makes you feel good, and it's also fun to eat, fun to share.
And we even make our own chocolate, so it's like right down to the chocolate on the trays. Yeah. And we have a retail spot too. So we do have a cute little retail spot focusing on local vendors in the area. So if you come on in, there's like great gift ideas too.
Yes.
I love it. And I first met you guys at the farmers market. Yes. So you have been featured at the farmers market in Whitby as well as Uxbridge. So there's definitely ways to get a hold of them. Your website real quick.
www.vitalityjuiceco.ca.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Thank you.
Do you like movies? You do? What a coincidence, because I host a show called Cinema Scene, which features movie reviews and interviews. It's the big screen on the small screen with Cinema Scene.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Live. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Sarah Demeaux, who is the manager of the Whitby Farmers Market. And it's so great to have you back on the show.
Oh, thanks, Jackie. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, it's good. You are a very busy lady.
Yes.
You're juggling a lot, and it's an exciting time of year because you have the holiday markets that are about to begin.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have one on Friday, November the 22nd.
Yep.
Okay, what's that one called?
So that one's, we call it Whitby Farmers Market at night, and we're part of the town of Whitby's tree lighting. So they're Whitby Lights the Night tree lighting holiday lights festival. We're part of it, so that we're a section of that, and the rest of the activities go on around us.
Okay, that's amazing. So that is taking place at the outside the municipal offices on Roslyn?
Correct, yeah, Roslyn and Brock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so along with all the family festivities that will be going on, the tree lighting, vendors are going to be there.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for people to get some holiday shopping done? Like what type of vendors do you think will be mostly within the mix?
So you'll be able to visit a lot of your favorite Whitby Farmers Market vendors.
Okay.
Plus more. We have a few more extra ones, so you'll be able to shop. You'll be able to get your Christmas shopping done, or start it, or finish it. We're going to have lots of snacks, hot food to eat, bakery items, and handmade stuff, Christmas decor. You're going to find everything that you need, and like the things that you're used to seeing at the Whitby Farmers Market as well.
So you can even get some of the bakery items to freeze and have it ready for
Yes.
Christmas. You can get your gifts,
Yeah.
you can get the food,
Yeah.
you can get all that
Yes.
stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
And what a nice family event too. So I understand there'll be trolleys available for both of the events that are
Yes.
going on, right?
Correct, yes. There's a trolley that takes you around Whitby and to us too. So you'll have a nice little drive around. You can park farther away and then they'll bring you to the event. It's so fun.
I love tree lighting ceremonies to kick off that holiday season. When those lights go on, it's like, this is like, start your engines. We are in the holiday
Right?
season,
Yeah.
which kind of,
Yeah.
which is, I don't know, it shifts the energy, I think, internally as well as within the community, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we can all gather and enjoy it at the
Yes.
same time.
Yeah.
And there's just so many lights at this event. There's more than just one tree. There's a big display, and it's just so fun.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, so let's talk about the next one, which is on this Saturday,
Yep.
November the 23rd.
Correct.
So I understand for this event, there's different things happening all around Whitby.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn. Okay,
That one's
so
in
things
yeah.
all around, and there's also a trolley that can take you to
Yes.
different locations.
Yes.
Okay, and the farmer's market is going to be in one of those locations.
Yes. So we're inside. Everybody's really happy about being inside because we're always
Yay!
outside. We are going to be inside the Brooklyn United Church, 19 Castles Road. So you'll be able to find a lot of your favorite Whitby Farmers Market vendors there and some new faces too. So again, you can do your Christmas shopping, get your bakery items, some food you can eat while you're wandering around, to the other activities as well. It's just fun. It's going to be really great. And to be inside is so different for us, so it's just something to see.
Being a vendor myself, I really understand the inside factor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because by the end of the regular Whitby's Farmers Market, it was getting quite chilly being outside,
Yes.
but people were still coming out and going to their favorite vendors.
Yes.
And vendors being there all day, or like huddling in, we're sharing blankets.
Yes.
And so,
Yes, and it's still fun. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, well, that's great that everyone's going to be inside and
Yeah.
all toasty warm. And
Yes.
then there's going to be family activities that, take the trolley or take your car and kick off the holiday season by going to these different
Activities and food events. Oh, yeah. It'll be a fun day. From 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Saturday, you'll have a great day.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so once these two markets are done, and is there anything else going on for the Whitby or Brooklyn farmers markets?
Once those are done, so we'll be done, it'll be Christmas.
Okay.
And then, so if for the next season for 2025 for both Whitby and Brooklyn, the application forms will be up on the website. I'm going to say January, maybe February. So if you are interested in becoming a vendor or re-becoming a vendor, the applications will be ready then. And you can always reach out to me through our email address if you ever had any questions about joining or anything else like that. But January, February the applications will be ready for next year. Yeah.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
so glad you mentioned that because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have been igniting their own creative passion and might be on the fence. Do I go for it? Do I get myself out there and start providing what you do out to the communities? So what I'd like to say as a vendor, it's a very safe, welcoming space.
Oh, good.
To join your farmers market. So
good.
It's good for
I'm
people
glad.
to know that.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, so when will it kick off then again for it to be open?
For the next year?
For the when will the next season be full-fledged?
Whitby will start in May, middle of May, and the Brooklyn Farmers Market will start in June, usually around Father's Day that weekend.
Okay.
So we start that one a little bit later.
Oh.
So May and June. Yeah.
Okay, okay, exciting.
Yes.
So, and I'm sure you're always looking for new vendors as well as bringing back the favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we just have about a minute left. I want to say, what are you most looking forward to on a personal level after these holiday markets are done? Because I'm sure it's going to add a little bit of space for you on your plate.
Yes. I'm looking forward to having some space on my plate.
Okay.
Being able to just kind of reset, because it's a lot of you're here and you're there and you're doing this and doing that. So it'd be nice to reset and get ready to be fully involved in the new season with, as you say, new people and the original people, and just to be fully present and be able to do that reset through winter is nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, where can people, what is your website so people know that they can go there if they want to look into being a vendor or look into upcoming events, when things are starting again? Where do they go?
WhitbyFarmersMarket.ca. And you'll find our Instagram there, and that gives you a lot of information as well, our Facebook as well. You'll find all of those links in our website, farmersmarket.ca. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Jackie. It was so fun.
It's great to have you. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Stick around.
With Rogers TV, you can cheer on the home team from the comfort of your living room. We'll head to the rink, the field, the court, or the pitch, so you don't have to. Tune in and cheer on your local amateur athletes on Rogers TV.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I have Lise Wilcox, who is a future-proof leadership expert. Okay, Lise, you're going to have to explain that one.
I am obsessed with helping leaders and teams get the leadership skills they need to lead in the age of AI. Because in the age of AI, the only thing we can't automate is relationships. So I specialize in helping leaders and teams cultivate those skills that are future-proof and will withstand any kind of emerging tech.
Oh, I love that. Now, you have been through a lot yourself. I truly believe what we end up being an expert in is what we have needed to deal with in our own lives. We needed to overcome. We needed to climb those mountains and to be the strongest, most resilient self that we are.
I agree.
So you have needed to go through a radical mastectomy. And this, I'm going to let you speak to this, but I just wanted for our viewers to know that you have been through this incredible journey, and you just finished doing this speaking competition called Speaker Slam. I want to go over, I know we only have like 7.5 minutes, but there's a lot that I would love for us to try to cover.
Great.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about your story and how that led you to this speakers competition and the whole journey within that too, right?
So the great news is that I've written a couple of books. So if you want the extended cut,
the extended version. I'm like, how the heck are we going to cover all of this?
The extended cut is in my first book called To Call Myself Beloved. So we're good.
Okay.
And then the shorter version is that a huge part of my work with leaders and teams is speaking. There's a huge speaking component both through keynotes, workshops, presentations, what have you. And so as part of wanting to hone, refine my own skills and really get more stage presence, I decided to participate in this international speaking competition because I am one of those weirdos who loves being on stage in front of others.
I am too. I love that.
So you get it.
Weirdos unite.
So how it works is that there are 5 competitions throughout the year, and there are 2 winners from each of the 10 contestants. And then so those top 2 winners from each competition go into the finals, which is where I was at a few weeks ago, and then you compete on stage there. So I decided to tell a very light and humorous, engaging version of my story with breast cancer as a single mom who decided to go through this really difficult decision to go completely flat rather than have this pretty aggressive and often dangerous reconstructive surgery.
Okay. And so being that you're a single mom, I take it you're also on the dating scene.
Well, so I am actually married now, but I did meet my, thank you so much. And funnily enough, after my surgery, I went completely flat and posed nude on the cover of Now magazine for their body positivity issue. And my husband, who I didn't know at the time, had actually seen a copy of that. I mean, must have instantly fallen in love with me. And a couple of years later, we met. But no, that experience and even the decision-making process up to it, I was a single woman, had just finished, just freshly navigated an incredibly traumatic divorce and was ready to start my life over again. And all of a sudden, I got hit with this very aggressive cancer diagnosis. The treatment was aggressive. I was super bald. I was ultra flat and had a lot of insecurities about dating and, how will I be perceived as a woman with this brand new body? And, the moral of the story is that I decided to lead with my light. I would just decide to show up exactly as I am, let that be enough. And, the craziest thing happened when I did that. People really were attracted to me, the person, not me, the hair or the boobs. And that was really a transformative experience, not only for me as a woman, but for me as a mom and as a role model, as a leader. So it's kind of a feel-good story.
Talk about, so I have goosebumps, especially at the back of my heart chakra, down my arms. Like, talk about a major life reset.
Yes.
A radical reset.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to say
Exactly.
a radical reset, because you truly are moving forward through your heart space.
Yes.
So that is deeper than your breasts.
Exactly.
Right?
And as I mentioned to you off camera, the punchline of this story is that for like $49.99, you can get a great set of fake boobs on Amazon. And so that's
boobs. That's what.
So that seemed like a very happy compromise to me.
I get to pick whatever size. Oh,
Exactly.
today with this outfit, I'm going to be this size.
Just switch it up.
And then,
whatever you want.
That's awesome. And I love the name or the title of your speech. So
you.
Brave Enough. That would take so much courage to just let that go, right?
Yes, and that to me, every speaker in the competition, all 14 of us, were doing some kind of interpretation as to what brave means to them. And for me, I think that we usually think of brave as this one extraordinary moment that shows up like loud and in your face. But I personally believe, this still gives me the shivers, that in a world constantly telling you you're not enough, what if brave is simply being who you are?
Yeah, I love that. And brave, you can be scared while you're brave.
Yes.
You can have anxiousness come up that you walk through.
Yes.
That fear comes up, you walk through that, and you are brave.
And that is part of what, that brings us back to the top of our conversation. That's how you build resilience. So if you truly are a leader, you take those moments with grit and grace, and you persevere, and you keep putting one foot ahead of the next.
I love that. And for anyone who's watching this, who is interested in getting in contact with Lise to be able to boost up their speaking skills or their team, how do they do that?
LiseWilcox.com.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
This has been an absolute fabulous show. I'd like to thank Lise for being on the show, Sarah, the two wonderful ladies from Vitality Juice Co. If you're wanting to be on the show, feel free to send us an email. You can do that. And we're going to be back next week with so much more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Make sure you are tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.